10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high. Last daughter of a forlorn line shall guide him into history. Beneath the crypts, prophecies clash, the war of ancient enemies.
That's all the context you need. I just not. Oh, antidote. What's that last time? Another scroll. Wait. See something? Another scroll. Fire trap. Anything underneath? No. Okay. Oh boy, this part can either be really quick or really nerve-wracking. This is why. Yeah, and with how close you always get like clipped into the freaking roof or something to prevent you from just climbing straight up quickly. Which, that's either you do it fast and you're fine, or you have even a little setback and now it's like, oh fuck, am I gonna make it? Payoff is anti-fire ring. Scrolls, potions, health. I said health potions. Well, staff we should already have. Ooh, that's a nicer staff, but we can't use that at all. I don't know what to drop. Oh, I did mention, well, you only get one of these in the game, but I kind of already mentioned that they're fairly useless And again, I don't think we'll ever use the cleaver, because it's 1 point more damage than the Earthfire sword, but stuff should be weak to fire, so then it'll deal 5 points more than the cleaver. Plus the cleaver is a staple orc weapon, so we can get plenty more. At least for now. Same reason for this, it's just like, do I want the +6 for weakness, or do I want the +4 crit rate? I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever want the Poison Chris either. I think I'm just hanging on to them because that, never mind, we're not getting Cell 3 actually. Is that cleaver? It is. Okay, so Staff of Reflection, which is neato. We have the Soul Reaver Staff, which could be helpful. Bow's Poison Bow! Maybe okay. I don't know. Elven Bow we may never get. Soul Drinker we should eventually have a use for. But at the same time, by the time we can use it, there should be far better weapons. Let's do Axe. I'm gonna use no long. Wait, can I? Right, I think it was. Yeah. It's trying to auto-equip the Earthfire. It tries to auto-equip either Soul Drinker or Earthfire, which is why I have to manually equip the Longsword and then the Shield. That kind of stuff is just me. What was walking it? Oh, it's alt. Okay. You know there's hooks? I wonder if there's forks. Just remember that I saw a lot of stink bugs coming out of the house today, so I have to turn on the light for the trap. Since it's dark out. And I'll see the screen light and fly towards it, and that'll be all kinds of inconvenient. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Well, first off. We'll start with this, see if there's a good drop down point. Not really, that's a long fall. Alright. This is as far down as the rope goes. Okay. We're safe. That's one of the more nerve-wracking parts of the game. It's also non-combat. Right, there's no items in here. I keep for. Oh, it feels like there should be some items in places, but then there aren't. But then there aren't. Oh, right here. Would have liked to have ended last night here, but it's not a limited time limit.
It's magnificent.
Right.
Except that it's dead. Bring it back to life and we can be on our way.
I'm gonna throw this. Fucker. Really hard to aim these oil pots because they do not go at all where you aim them. I mean, horizontally they go where you aim them, but like vertically it's just slight variations of straight ahead. No matter how far up and down you look. Sometimes they also shatter just when you normally drop them, so...
It's magnificent.
Except that it's dead. Bring it back to life and we can be on our way.
Like that. I will now just put that there. Make it a quick save. Lever.
Oh, it's working. I can feel the power. Now let's not keep that child waiting. The sooner she gets us to the skull, the better.
Alright, so this is why I say, like, pure stealth. Ah, shit.
Stranger, demon spawn.
I don't know how long that's gonna last.
I am Eradrock, chief and shaman of the Red Skull Clan.
No, I'm gonna replace that trap, but that's kind of the point. Actually, the real point... Oh, it's already set up. Fuck. What the heck is this?
It's magnificent.
Except
Okay.
that it's dead. Bring it back to life and we can be on our way.
Alright, I don't want it to be purely in a corner, otherwise it's going to be a bit hard to actually make use of it. But if I put it... Yeah, maybe... I don't know if that's far back enough, but... Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I mean, this is why I say, like, the pure stealth is impossible, because they literally force this fight on you.
Now let's not keep that child waiting. The sooner she gets us to the skull, the better.
Trigger the trap. Okay, cool. Didn't trigger the trap.
Stranger, demon spawn. Listen. I
This
am
is...
Eradrock, chief and shaman of the Red
It's a
Skull.
boss fight.
We are sworn to protect this place.
It's the only distinct boss fight. It's the only one that's, like, really has any kind of build up to it, which is all this.
Your sword arm is greater than mine. No wizard tricks or demon corruption. I will test you in battle, blade to blade. Whose
Yeah.
strength is greater? Whose spirit is purer? If you
So,
defeat me,
in this fight, if you use any kind of magic, then all the orcs come at you.
For the love of Urgash, Sareth, don't worry about me.
And if you don't... Ow. Yeah, that was due to the long draw time
It's
of
magnificent.
Except that it's
staff.
dead. Bring it back to life and we
I
can be
couldn't
on our
block in
way.
time, and then I got too close to the fire trap and it blew off. So... That one might be a bit too far forward in the room. But you can see what I'm going for. I'm technically not casting any magic during the fight. So the orcs won't come after me, but he'll die. Actually. Wait. There we go. Now, hopefully, this will draw quickly.
It's working. I can feel the power. Now let's not keep that child waiting. The sooner she gets us to the skull, the better.
stranger, demon spawn. Listen. I am Eradrock, chief and shaman of the Red Skull Clan. We are sworn to protect this place, and your demon taint stains it. You go no further, unless your sword arm is greater than mine. No wizard tricks or demon corruption.
Unfortunate part of this being in-game is you can't skip it.
Blade to blade.
The other unfortunate part is that if you actually, one of them triggers a trap, they can aggro on you while you still have your controls disabled and kill you.
You may walk free.
For the love of Urgash, Sareth, don't worry about the others. Just kill the noisy
Alright.
one.
There we go. Oh, whoops. I healed a bit too soon there. Actually. Exactly. Fire trap's still going.
That spider artifact looks like a key. Let's see where we can use it. Wonderful. Now, let's do what we came here to do.
I mean, I like this game too, but yeah, it has some rough edges. I'm not quite sure how. I only recently learned that I think there's some SDK tools for this. So maybe I can mod it, but I don't know how limited they are. I don't know how much work it would be, or how worthwhile it would be to try and rough out the edges on this. But it's pretty. Wait. How many points do I have? I have 10 points? How many did I get from all that? Well, we now have Strength 1, Strength 2, and we can use the Clear, and the Fire Sword. I get 7 points, I can go for Endurance. Well, if I go for 8 points, it's Strength. I think I'll go Strength 2. Right, not enough mana.
You know, Sareth, if everything else goes well, you'll be seeing your father soon.
Here? What do you mean?
It's hard to explain, but I'm sure he'll be here to see his fine young son claim the Skull of Shadows.
That
How did
sounds
kill cost?
weird. Is he some sort of wizard?
I suppose you could say that.
Yes, and exactly.
Though I'm not sure he'd like to be spoken of that way.
My father, I've never met him. Why is he so important?
He's a very powerful, very potent person. Like any powerful person, he has powerful enemies.
Meaning what? Who?
Well, the seventh dragon, for one.
Yes, your father has a god for an enemy, and I think I've told you why. Quick save. Are the scrolls set up again? Any oil pots? But we could have brought one back from the other rooms. Wait. I think there's a reason I can go back through here. Oh, hello. Also, let's just not trigger the trap. So I forget if you have to go back through this part or not. But just in case I remember incorrectly, you actually don't go back. This is why you want to go back. Opens up all the doors. But you already kind of had access to most of these. Because like the walls are all crumbly and tumbly and stuff. And traps. Arcane robe. Our inventory is getting real full. Yeah, actually, it's a very full inventory. I'll leave a spider key up there. We're gonna get rid of it soon enough. And here was, yes, the pressure plates. I think we already opened this place. Yeah, it's already opened. Actually, is that that's the tossed combat staff? How quaint. Let's see. They're here, and that, and we should be good. Open it anyways. Yep, right in there. And there's some doors on the other side. And one. And two. And that one's already opened. Alright, traps. I see no traps. We already have lightning daggers. I don't get why they gave us lightning dagger. There's a bunch of traps though. Yeah, sure. Not enough man. Well, you know what? And a pole. Still don't get why that's the only spot in the game that has the mana pool and the health pool bug. They don't appear anywhere else. I could just work around these, and I think I'll just work around the last one, but... Oh, that's best staff in the game, aside from the holy one. Okay, we have a full inventory. Well, I can use this. It's a +5 versus a +3 with a +6. So I'll toss that. What else could I toss? That one's like Soul Drinker. Yeah, that one wasn't good either. Crit build, very might go for. I mean, very might. Like, very, very much a might. I've tried it in the past. I don't know if it's good or not. Like, when you get a crit, it's double damage, which is really nice. But, like, how much is the crit rate? And, like, when you compute that as, like, an average... So I'm just trying to see if I can kick this staff into the hole with the rest. Hunt it. Yeah, because I don't actually know what the crit rate is, because apparently you have some kind of innate crit rate, and then you can get like a +10% crit rate through this, like a +4% from that, a +4% from weapon, and then like a +2% from the ring for 8 total. Or sorry, for 10% total. That's whatever the heck your base amount is, so I don't know what your crit rate is. But I know what the crit damage is, ×2, which means that at the most you get like a 20% increase in damage. Compared to the Ring of Might, and you get it, which is like a 50% increase in damage. So I really don't get what a good crit build would look like. Which I'm not going to use the poison bow either. Sacral Reflection, that could be situationally useful. The mana drain thing would actually be, Sworder Staff would actually be pretty nice if I were more magically inclined. But because I have a shit ton of mana pots, I don't really see a need to keep it, since I can just chug those as necessary at this point. Gutting crits are some decent generic daggers with the same damage to lightning daggers, just crit rate instead of elemental weakness. So once we're out of Orc and Goblin territory, I can drop lightning daggers and just use the gutting crits or whatever else I get. Yeah, Naga Silk Sword is in case I do a crit build. And I think we went through here already. Right? Yeah. I'm looking forward to using either of these two weapons. We'll have them usable at the same time. It's just, I don't know quite which one would be better. Wait, now that I think about it. Alright, so first off, we need to find an oil pot. Old jar somewhere. the second part thing is, if this is what I think it will be, we're gonna be away from the orcs and the goblins for a while. So I should still keep the lightning daggers, because I think we'll be fighting the orcs later. We'll be dealing with orcs and goblins until we leave the island, and we're not leaving it for a while, until like the final couple chapters of the game. Quick save in case I accidentally trigger the trap. I mean, you can get out of the trap fine, but as I said, the physics engine can be a little glitchy, and sometimes, not when you get crushed, but just by touching the thing that's supposed to crush you, like, you just spontaneously implode. It's only happened once to me, but oh boy. Alright, goblins were this way. I should probably go back to... Back in the boss fight chamber, there was an oil jar. I should probably just go back and get that one. Yeah, I do have an alternative to the firepot trap, but I think the firepot trap is longer lasting than the alternative. Where's the left? Can I like yank that? Can't. Alternative it is. There's just like an oil jar somewhere in this room. Let me just recount the spells. This part of the game is why I say you only really need telekinesis and maybe flame arrow. And you shouldn't bother getting any of the rest, because these just make the game easy. And these you get scrolls for, as well as some of these. So this makes it more of a resource management instead of just waiting for your mana to regen.
Sareth, you did it! The temple is overflowing with energy. I feel like I can lift a mountain.
Try lifting a door instead.
Exactly.
Get the skull and be far away from here before Arantir...
Before Arantir sticks what's left of his nose in here.
You go first. Make sure that it's safe.
Yeah, alright. Oh, there they are. Dead. Maybe not, maybe dead. Now it's dead. This is also why you probably shouldn't get the freeze spell. It's a cool thing that a freeze spell can be used like this, but it just...
Jammed! I'll need to add more energy. Jump through when it's
Right.
wet enough. I'll be right behind you.
Alright, so I don't...
Leanna!
Yes. Very emotional delivery. What kind of police is that?
The spider statue. We must get closer. There's sure to be an inscription. Something.
Okay, so...
Look! The spider statue.
This is like the 7th level in the game or something?
How it works.
Out of 10. I think there's like 10 chapters. Oh, hold it. Looks a bit like an anteater if it wasn't textured. Oh, that's right. I forgot we even had the wintry bow. My bad. Forgot we had an alternative. Can also make use of the normal bow because we're fighting zombies. It's also why the fire daggers are just out. Alright, so this thing won't deal too much damage. I don't think it's going to die from this, but... There we go. Got trapped underneath. The actual impact didn't kill it. It was the fact that it couldn't get back up. It needed life alert. Oh boy. Okay. Place a bit brighter. Just gonna like shoot it. And it's dead. Okay. And showered with such force that the rest of them all died. Or rather, it pushed away the sarcophagus with a lot of force. Now, at level 3 archery is great with rapid fire. Who the heck's the next guy? Because the zombies just pop up out of the ground. You have to listen for them. Not just you have to look for them. Oh, he actually died from that. So until strength 2 is up, we are basically... Oh, hello there. Alright. Oh, it faded off just then. Oh. Powerful. By 4. Hopefully that's all of them. Oh, it doesn't actually
I spit
possibly...
on the memory of the 7th dragon. So should you, Sareth, considering what he did to your family.
Well, considering our family is the demons that are just trying to consume everything because they're... I forget what type of people they are. We haven't dealt with them a lot. We've been dealing with retards and low-functioning cultists a lot, so I forgot about gluttons. And what the standard insults are for them. I'm just gonna make a lot of excessive rope. That's definitely far more than we need, but... eh. Since, like, rope stuff is automatic, having too many ropes can make it, like, impossible to jump to where you want to. Oh, that just blew the potion off. So I have too much rope is indeed a bad thing, but here it should be workable. Oh, oh, I can't pull that. If there weren't an... Oh, there's the antidote. Yeah, so if it wasn't already bad enough that they had, there were HP sponges, the zombies also inflict poison. Right, they're slow, which is nice. There aren't any runner zombies. But, oh boy. You do not want to really fight them in melee if you can help it. Alright, just to force the... Wait, did they blow it up? Or am I thinking in the wrong spot? Might be thinking of the wrong spot. Also. Potion? Potion! Antidote. Okay, so this level, you do end up having to backtrack through. First off, that's actually kind of technically the end of the loop on the other side of this gate. And that's because the goal level is to find 3 gems and put them into the statue, and because you can miss them, you can loop back around, and the enemies don't generally respawn. There might be a couple of monster house spots, but generally don't respawn. So it's not like a chore to go through if you miss them, but it can. This can be a while if you really don't know where to look. Like I did the first time.
See the plaque? The The 4 sockets are for 4 gems. Urgash knows where the vermin in these tombs might have hidden them.
What? Are there any places I can go besides here, or did I just have to insert the first one? It's just the first one. Alright, we have 5 skill points, so 2 more to endurance 2, but 3 more to strength 2, and finally having some good swords. Oh, I've just remembered we can actually get the best bow in the game here. And it might even be better than the Blessed Bow, actually. Also, you should be fast for that because of this. So just to tell you, yeah, it's a little bit of a ramp, and if you wait for it to go, it forms some stairs going down, and there's no way you can actually jump high enough beyond this chain. Only in that time window. Which makes things far easier. That is a Naga Silk Sword. Or a superior one. Either way, we got that. I can't seem to target it. Nope. Alright. You know, so this is one of, I think, the few monster rooms in the game. The fact that it's just, you aren't seeing them now because they only spawn when you're walking around down there, but the zombies just spawn. They just come up from the ground, and they don't stop. They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Okay, I know what to do. That didn't hit the rope, apparently. It did. Yeah, bit of home redecorating. Now to find a decent way around. So there aren't any enemies up top, thankfully. And there are, I think, a couple of magic mushrooms around here. I forget where I have to go for those, though. Alright, let's... you see, this is where the auto getting on ropes really tends to screw you over. And why you shouldn't have too many ropes. There's a magic. And, yep. Those are the 2 by default zombies. And 1 trap. Pressure plate activated. So you could take your time to pick off the zombies, but that's only if you enjoy killing zombies, really, because there is no mechanical benefit to killing things in this game. But you know what? We do it because it's really fun. Also, there's like 2, maybe 3 ghouls in this next room, which is... Alright, I think that one should be good. Settle a bit. And there we are. Up top. Stealth garb, just for security. I don't think they can climb up here, but... I don't... They can climb on walls, but I don't think they have the padding. The nav mesh set up so that they can come up here. Again, makes this a safe spot. Or safe area. Arena, whatever. Again, the monster house down there, I think they come in infinitely. They have a bit of a timer on them, so if you kill all of them, there'll be a delay before more spawn, so you do have to get like some moments of reprieve. And I know I haven't actually... There's a ghoul. I'm knocking... Wait, I don't have a knocking arrow. In the wrong key. Yes, the trained combat gimps. I think here was an antidote, but it's very very hard to keep to not knock it down below to all the other zombies. So I don't think I'll knock that down just yet. Actually, how many antidotes have I got? 12. That's a nice amount. So yes, the magic mushroom, which I've never used, or haven't used on stream, I rarely used it in game. It's very valuable. And just so you know how valuable, it is a full restore. It fully restores all your health and all your mana with a single bite. The magic mushrooms are great. And then before I use this scroll, charm. There we are. There's the poison attack from the zombie. Yeah, ghouls have high. They have high HP like all undead, but they also have high attack power. So yeah. Oh, he killed the other ghoul. Cool. But if I attack him, the charm spell will wear off. So that's important. I can get for a freeze bow.
Those are Erentyr's dogs. They must have found a way in.
Where the heck is it? Alright, got it. Oh boy. Okay. Fortunately the rope is here. As I said, I don't think they can pad up here. And I'm not sure if the AI actually know how to take cover. The ogres tell me that they do. Since if I get to a point where the ogre can't pad, they actually stay out of the line of sight. And the AI isn't broken. Alright, that seemed like a hit. This would be faster if I just went down there. Find a good entry point to go down. And then we will do so. I also switched to better armor. Yeah, Ring of Might. Actually, Weaponmeister might be best because these guys have so much HP, you're better off aiming for insta-kills and things of that nature. Oh, it's a health potion. Oh, I could actually just notice that there's all the wood scaffolding up there. And yes, you can't make freeze pools in water because obviously can't freeze that water. Alright, is that good? The real question is it far enough away? Oh my god, that was it. Yeah. Hard mode, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you should invest in endurance. Alright. And get faster on the bow swaps. So I'm kind of doing it a bit relaxedly because I forget time doesn't pause when you go in your inventory. This is in Oblivion. Yeah, they're actively taking cover. That is like smart on the dev's part and annoying from a gameplay perspective. I kind of prefer they be just stupid. I don't know if that thing's dead or not. But it kind of seems like it is. Not getting back up. Okay. Now then, Robo. Oh, there's the zombie parade. Oh, I'll see about shooting their asses now. I probably got some crits, because there actually is no notification that a arrow shot is a crit. It just is or isn't. Also, it seems like headshots deal more damage, but it's actually really hard for me to tell. Archery 3 was a good investment. Alright. So that was the bulk of them. By no means is that all of them. Fire trap, of course. How close you have to get. Yeah, that pressure plate will activate the spike trap. That goes back into the monster house we just went completely over before. Oh, that's right. Little debris from the vases can actually trigger it too. Alright. So then let's... There you go. Female armor I already have. Actually, I think we'll switch back to it. There you are. Not wearing it. Health potion. Okay. Everything in there. Alright, before they breathe poison breath on me, I should keep this distance. Focus on crit builds right now because, as I said, these things just deal they just have a shit ton of health. There we go. Now those two are down. I think there's like either... Actually, there might be a second poison Chris. I thought there was only one in the game, but I remember he's telling me there might be a second in here. Yeah, there's a second poison Chris in here. And a fire trap. Here... yeah, we need to pick the lock. This is the bug with melee armor. For any kind of plate armor, the lockpicks just go sideways. Dope. We're gonna get poisoned while picking that lock. Oh, that's right. Zombies don't leave bodies because they evaporate into light particles. Come on. There we are. Staff is really bad for down attacks just due to how long it takes to swing and charge. Do everything with this. That's why I didn't like it, and that's why I have to force myself to use it if I'm going to ever find out what its strengths are. Which are apparently just knocking them down. Some good stuns with it. I think it's the only weapon that can stun. Oh, okay. Got more fans. Yep, there's a poison breath. So only some of them breathe poison breath, I've noticed, but you can't... I haven't learned the visual cue to distinguish which ones can and can't. So with a shit ton of zombies down there, we just have to do the less interesting but much safer route of stationary turret. Alright, that one's dead. It's also dead. Adrenaline shots. So, like, the spell effects for adrenaline, they aren't all necessarily lethal like the melee hits are, ranged hits, but they're all pretty good. Like telekinesis, you can pick up living objects. Flame arrows, so shooting one, you shoot like 10, and they're all homing in like normal, so it's just an instinct till all of them hit. For freeze, it's just you hit them with the freeze spell and they're dead. Like, they get frozen permanently, so they're basically dead. You kick them, they'll just shatter. Hit. Yes, got one. Ah. Off my adrenaline. Alright, just gonna kill that one, I think, and move around the last. Yeah. No, well, whatever. No. Bow. Alright, shoot it up there. And we have another slow room because it's just a fucking shit ton of zombies.
The Maiden's Eye, an artifact of fate and doom. It's nearby, somewhere above us.
Another arcane robe. Got some scrolls of charm, if I can target them. That's nice. There is the Maiden's Eye. That took me forever to find. Yeah, you have a shit ton of zombies. Going down there to fight them, because of the poison cloud, is actually really hard too. There's even more than 4 zombies. This is why I'm up here. I'm sure you can fight them all down there, but be prepared to use a bunch of antidotes. Yeah, if I build up adrenaline with this, it should be fine. Also, they are attracted to sound, so that should work. It should attract maybe one. I don't know. That was a complete miss. Oh, that guy died. Could use Sanctuary. That won't save me from poison, though. Fireball, Charm, Weakening. Lightning Bolt? I'll probably have to end up using the last Fireball. They just slip so violently despite moving so slowly. Alright, I'll pop off a heal, because I forgot to do that. Ow. Move around a bit, just a little bit. And, that only got one. Only one. They're so fucking strict they can hold up a statue. What the fuck? Ow. Okay. Oh, I got on my rope. Looking there, I thought I died. Which, I mean, I'm about to. Let's use not the full health potion, just the regular health potions, and top off with some food. What is that shining down there? Oh, wow, you can actually see that from here. Okay, so what I'm looking at right now is actually the Holy Sword. which yes, you do get in this zombie-infested level with a bunch of zombies that thing is really effective against, but you can't use it until the fucking final act of the game, but you get it here. And you can't drop it either, because you can't use it, you can't drop it. It's just, god damn. So I have a mod installed so I can use it. I still need Strength 3 to use it, which we are a far cry from, but I don't have to wait till the final act. I had Strength 3. These zombies would die. Fucking hot knife through butter if I had that sword. And Strength 3. I'm gonna have to set some more ropes. That's not the rope. The one there. The one there. Extra one there. One there. So obviously I can get pinched between them, so vertical movement is a good idea. And then how about one there? One way over there. That should be decent, right? Apparently I don't get stunned by the staff either, so... fuck. That's right. Rope bounces. Alright, fireball, please.
No, we're moving away from the gem. Go back.
That's one down.
No, we're moving away from the gem. Go back.
Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Okay. And a hop, and a hop, and can I make it? I can. This is why I have arrows. Alright, that guy is now dead. And I see behind. Put myself up. That is still a lot of zombies. But you know what? That's what. Come on. I'm gonna get the one in the back. Oh, that's still a shit ton of zombies. Do I have any AoE spells? Some fire trap. Oh, this is kind of bad. I'm gonna have to make a bit of a leap of faith, aren't I? Oh. I did not get anything. Fortunately, they stay down for a while. Okay, that's another 3. I spin by, because of course there's one right around the corner. And take stock. So I see at least 2. So there's those 2. I don't know how many more there are. But yeah. That should be decent. Hopefully it lasts long enough for him to slip. It did not. That didn't do much of anything. You know what? That does remind me, I do have this. Also didn't do much. Oh, come on. Alright, antidote. I'll stab you. Downstab you. And we are out of mana. But whatever. Combat staff, in case you really don't have it by now. I'm just gonna equip that for a little bit. There are oil jars. Ah, I can use those. Alright, last point. We'll regen and switch back to Weapon Master. And then do a quick save. And down we go, I guess. Oh wait, I forgot the gem. Let's see. That one leaves right in front of it. That one jump to. And go. I'm clipped inside the wall. There we go. Up. And we got it. And back down. Alright, 6 points. Well, 2 more for strength 2, 1 more for endurance. Now if we go for endurance 2, then I can use the plate armor, which gives me 1 more armor class, and endurance in of itself will give me 10 more HP. Yeah, 10 more HP. So, there's a combat gimp ahead. Only one combat gimp, and I want to see if I can, like, from up here to down below, set up an oil trap for it. I really don't know. If I, like, have the line of sight for this. Yeah, there we are. And then fire trap. Right there. And then sword, shield. Should be able to block the explosion. All combat, kid. Easy kill. Now, I think if I grab this, a zombie spawns. I don't know. Should be. Oh, that's also the wood thing from above. There were a couple of zombies that spawned down here before I get to the ghoul. Good thing they didn't spawn though. I must have missed the trigger points. But, yeah. In combat, gimp my ass. Just a little extra little FU if they do have a fire trap here. Man pot. You do have to actually go here though, because that doors we're supposed to go through. However, it's up here, so you need to get here. This isn't like an optional sword that maybe you can miss. No, this is an optional sword that, like, I guess if you really, really aren't paying attention, you can miss. But ooh, new sword.
Strange.
And
it makes me feel uneasy. It's unpleasant to lift it.
Those are evil, dangerous weapons, Sareth. Weapons of the Dragon Knights. They were holy fanatics, in league with the 7th dragon when he tried to murder your father.
Strength 3. So that will go there. What else do I need? So I could get crit 1, in which case I'd be able to use the Naga Silk Sword, which we threw out because for the superior Naga Silk Sword. Which at this point, I think I should also just throw out because I'd only ever want that for dealing with undead right now, and we have the Sword of the Dragon Claw. So when I get Strength 3, which will be before I get Crit 2. Elfin Bow is kind of the best bow. Exclude the... Actually, we're getting the better bow. So I'll hold on to this until we get that better bow. Only until then. Now just move the spell scrolls back. This is the fullest I've ever had my inventory. Hold on to a lot of weapons. Normally I kind of know what I want, I just toss out everything else, because this happens. Especially with the spells, because as I've shown you, spells take up inventory slots. Except they don't. Because you can just pull them from your spell tree. Yeah, spells can't take up inventory slots, so... What would I even want right now? The staff has been useless against the undead. The longbow's been kind of my best bet right now, because even though I can't trip them up and freeze them with that, beyond crowd control, it's not good. They're beefy. If I only had Strength 3, I could do the next encounter, but I can also avoid it. I don't know which one I should do. So, in the next room, there's a trigger point that I do know how to avoid, and if you hit it, if you don't avoid it, 20 zombies spawn. So, I mean, I could fight through all that, or I could not. I don't know which. Any potions? Potions, potions, potions. Potions! No potions. Alright, also, if I'm looking at this correctly. Oh, it's not highlighted? Oh, that's a bitch. So, there's actually a pressure plate. I forget if it's a stone or if it's a step, but there's a pressure plate that you step on. So immediately as you enter this room, this door closes behind you, and then of course you end up hitting the trigger point for the zombie horde, so you're just kind of locked in there with them. Took me a while to figure it out because it's not highlighted, but I actually get momentum while jumping. Oh, I hit the pressure. I hit the goddamn. Well, that's a big pressure plate. That is a big pressure plate. But of course you can also open it like that. I forgot about that. So as long as I stick over to the right side here, I will not trigger the zombie encounter. Also, I think over there was a ring of some sort. Yeah. The ring I already have. Might have been Ring of the Phoenix though. As long as you stay over to the right here, you can ignore the encounter. You open that, and I don't think this one locks in place. I think you have to run through there. Yeah, you have to run through. Well, I was about to ask you if I should go fight all these zombies or not. I think I'm definitely ill-equipped combat-wise this time around, because I took the time to invest in Archery 3, so I'm not actually that good at melee combat. I'm not that durable either, because I got Stealth 2 and Burglar. So Yeah, basically, I don't know if I'm actually equipped enough to really do this room. I think if I play super well enough, I should get through relatively unscathed, but a huge resource drain. I don't think I'll go through with it. Ever. And quick save and hit the trigger point just to kind of show you how many zombies. Enough to make a giant ass dust cloud. Wait, can I actually do this with Archery 3? Fuck, I might be able to. Ooh, a headshot. I have headshots. This is far easier than body shots. And it's never terribly clear these older games if headshots actually deal bonus damage or not. Huh. Remember it being a lot more zombies in this. Because it is a lot more zombies, they're still spawning in. Oh god, that's close. So yeah, it's not all at once, but it still is a shit ton of zombies. Still is another one. There are also zombies that spawn down here. They only spawn if you walk down there. I mean, if you go for the ring, you're going to spawn like 2 of them, I think. And if you just go straight for the... If you do this whole sneaky route and go straight for the door, you should only get, I think, the one that's behind the gate. Actually, I'm going to see if I can get into a trap or something. Oh my, there's more zombies now. I still see a dust cloud. I think there's still zombies to go. There's still zombies to go. Die. I've chipped away your health, so yeah. Oh, that's a nice headshot. And hopefully that's the last one. It's not the fucking last one. Yeah, that's why I always just skip this encounter. I'm playing on my own. I wanted to show you how absurd of a fucking encounter this is. This level is, encounter-wise, one of the more brutal ones, because it's just a shit ton of undead. Another fucking zombie. Oh, cool. Probably got a bunch of crits. Because, like, the only way you can tell it's a crit, so if it's a melee crit, he'll yell on top of the tracers being red instead of white. I can even get one. Because it determines the crit bit at the start of power attack. So I've gotten crits without any of the crit. There you go. Right with the red tracer and the yell, or grunt, whatever. But with the bow, all you have is a red tracer on the arrow, and there's already a blue tracer on the arrow, so you can track it, which means it's nigh fucking impossible to tell when you actually get a critical hit with the bow. Doesn't grunt either. That said, the bow is also the most suited for critical hits, because these attacks, it can't crit. That's right, only power attacks can crit. And of course the bow can only power attack. Has no flurry rush. So yeah, if you're doing a crit build, bow is probably... bow and daggers are probably what you're going for. Because daggers, of course, you have the gunning crit for crit bonus, but also the bow is just the most innately tuned to crit rates of all the weapon types. So yeah, try taking on that many zombies in fucking melee. I mean, if I do another playthrough, I may go with a more spell sorty build? Something? I don't know. I'm just gonna go low. And we're through. Now, you might be tempted to look for things around here. But I will tell you, you have a shit ton of zombies on your ass. Please don't. You'll get yourself poisoned. Just go to sleep. Well, free kill for me. Alright, so I think he's just the only one left. And this is the zombie that spawns right behind the gate, too, when you go through. So if you aren't fast enough, he blocks the way forward. You have to find a zombie in close quarters. Not necessarily, but... oh, not enough mana. Well, you can wait for it. Look at how much telekinesis costs. I got 10. Not enough. No, why not? Arcane Brilliance. Of course, these robes give you more mana too. And then we have the Magic Affinity, which also gives you... Magic Affinity actually gives you a shit ton of mana. Like, it gives you, like... The first is 10 mana. Or 20 mana. You go from 20 to 40. You go from 40 to 70, then you go from 70 to 100 mana. And then we just have these robes that give you like an extra 10 and an extra 20. It's... wow, you have like 120 mana. Actually 130 with that ring. You actually get a lot of mana. But health, you get like, go from 40... no, it's from... was it 40? No, it was 50. 50 health. 60. And to 70, and to, or did you start at 40? I forget if you start at 40 or 50. But it goes up by like 10, up to like 80. And then we have like, you don't get any health bonuses from these armor except for like the last tier, which gives you a plus 10. So you can have at most 90 HP in like an armor tier of plus 3 or plus 4. Here we are. Of course, the Stone Skin Potion, even though it doesn't really say it, gives you like... I forget how much the exact amount was, but it's a plus 5 or a plus 6, which is obviously higher than the highest tier armor. And that's really awesome. Also, yeah, Fire Trap. Arcane Brilliance for this, because I was hoping I'd have a bit more mana to play with. And I could use a mana pot, just like when the fuck else am I using them, but also we can afford to wait. We shall wait. Yeah, it'll scatter this stuff, but it's safer. And quicker. Okay, you don't hit the top part, you aim for the ground sprite. Oh, antidote. Fuck a mana pot, I forgot that was even there. I just took the mana pot and started pulling things. Here we are. Goodbye, buckler. Hello, indestructible shield. Alright, so this is... I don't know if it's the best or the second best shield in the game. Indestructible, gives you fire resistance. I don't know if that stacks with the fire resist ring though. Same effect though. So this shield will serve us well for almost the entire game, because there is another shield that's also indestructible and has a different effect than fire resistance. So that's why I say I'm not sure if it's the best or the second best, because it depends how valuable fire resistance is to you. Which, I mean, depending on the point in the game you're in, the answer varies. Now, I wish I had another 2 points to do. Oh. Geronimo. Oh, I forgot to switch back to... whatever. Okay, first things first, we need to very quickly find a fucking thing we can shoot up. Because right now, we are in a zombie monster house. I forget where I can go up. Oh, you can hear them all around. Nope. 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 Alright.
We're near the Jewel of Death, called the Soul of the Crone. That's what that vile cold is.
Oh, man, pot. Alright, so we're going to switch off that to get the last health point we have from 59 to 60. And then it will be back to the Weapon Master Ring. Because when fighting high HP enemies, it's a better idea to bank on the double damage than just go straight for all-out high damage. But yes, all those zombies, they will spawn infinitesimally down below. I don't remember all the loot up here. There aren't any weapons or anything up here, it's just mostly potions, maybe some magic mushrooms. Also, of course, avenues for evading. I guess it's just for extra potions at this point. Alright. Okay, we got zombies in the way of the exit. Oh. One down. That's 2 down. That's all the zombies in my way. Extra mana pot, extra arrows. Wow, that was an instant kill.
Clearer.
Another instant kill.
We're leaving the jewel behind.
Alright. I think I'll actually give a wait for Sobit. Oh, make a save here. And hit up BRB. Give him at most 5 more minutes. Taking like 10 minutes to reboot. I know he's got a really old computer. But damn. It's an update. It's a freaking OS update. That could be like a half hour. So, time's up. Alright.
I have a bad feeling about this.
that. Stuff gear. Oh, welcome back. You have like an OS update or something? 'Cause that took a while for you to restart.
I sense a defiler, a living worm that come to spread its filth and warmth.
I may very much need a sanctuary spell. Either way, though. Okay, I think I can see him. Yeah, there's that. Wow, adrenaline shot made that boss fight really short. I understand delaying updates because they happen inconvenient. Oh, we have 8 points. I understand delaying updates because they can be inconvenient, but like, delay them too long and stress ahead. Maybe a deliberately slow down your system or something. Ooh, another fire staff. Another skill point. Yeah, that archery from the gallery is how I normally take care of that lich. At this point anyways, because like he's got infinitely respawning zombies, and heal spell, and lightning. And I'm just like, yeah, shit, I don't want to get embroiled in melee with that. Archery lets you take cover behind the pillars, you're away from all the zombies, it's just a nicer time. Now we can go back to that. There isn't too much more to do. Oh, but we do finally no longer have a use for the longsword. I still don't know if the undead are weak to fire or not. Whatever. Alright, I now know which one gets auto-equipped. Do I even keep Staff of the Fire Lord? There's like another one right there. I mean, Staff of the Fire Lord equipped. Staff of the Fire Lord right here. Yeah. Was that a Jew throwing stones? Honestly, I haven't played that many MMOs, so I don't know what server transfer. I haven't gone through the woes. I was about to say get, but I actually don't know if I'll play enough MMOs for that to actually become a yet. Oh. Okay. It still has a Jewish aesthetic to me, though. Like the clothing. I mean, I don't know about the color scheme. I don't know if Jews ever used green and red, but like the beard, the kind of flat cylindrical hat, obvious clergyman style garb, that just all says Jewish to me. Alright, I'm no undead still, so what should I deal with? Maybe Ring of Might, but I think we'll stick with Earth Fire Sword. Liver is still technically stronger, which means we also don't need that, actually. That has greatly cleaned up our weapon selection. shadow play was working.
There. I can sense another gem. The matron's heart. Quickly. It represents
Yeah,
life.
Matron's
and
heart's over
birth.
there. And what game is this? Still don't know what game it is. Or what company. Although given the $5 transfer pack, I am assuming it's Asian. Asian MMOs heavily monetize their stuff. That's just in the culture. Because I haven't, clearly I have not heard of it. Alright, now what kind of trap should I set up? Go for freeze trap. I would like to charm. Alright, there's one charm out. Oh, that guy's just dead.
Sarah, the gem, it's back the other way. Go back.
Alright, that guy's down. I don't know if this is... Okay. There we are. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Actually, that was just a lot of knockback. Alright, another stone skin potion. Hot. Okay. Oh, right, I can't move because stone skin. Alright. Now I can move. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Knocked. That is not a good spot. Boy. Everything out of China has just been bad these days. Oh boy. I don't know if I can work him down here. Let's reverse duration. There we go. That's working properly. There's a couple of stone skin potions. Also, I should have ran forwards, but I'm a bit too used to doing things a little bit differently. Yes. Alright, so there still is just those two. Alright. Alright, and that guy is dead. That's cool. Ah, that was good. Hey, I don't think I used any... I did not use any mana pots. I probably should have. I am too conservative with mana pots. I will now fully admit that. It has become quite evident to me right now. So that is just already wearing that armor. Or we already have that. Might be the tier 2 variant. It's not the tier 3 though. is over here. Evs. There's that baby doll locked down for whatever reason. Regen. Alright, I don't quite know where to go, because there's like a couple secret stashes in this part. And I'm clearly going for the kind of safer stash first. First off, good.
Don't worry, Sarah.
Oh, wait, right.
You can jump, as long as you hit the water.
That should be good. Alright, and then a hop. Here's the night again, and a hop. And now this is a bit nerve-wracking because these slats, the gaps between the stones seem just wide enough for you to fall through. But it's not evidently clear if it actually is. Either way, here, the blinding light from a lot of objects. A fireball, and now we have empty, and we have here requires stealth 3. God damn it! But these are the best daggers in the game. Shadow Steel daggers, +6. Except for the blessed ones. Blessed ones might be like a +8 or something. I don't fucking know. Blessed weapons are just bullshit. Annie. That's all there really is up here. But that's not the only secret around here. Oh boy. This way. No, that's just to death. Okay, that's not good either. Phoenix, this might be the first time I've ever, like, unironically equipped it. Should be something like... Okay. Didn't die. This is the other secret. This is, including holy weapons, the best bow in the game. Means longbow be gone. You have like a 75% increase in damage on base damage alone. The longbow is a +4, this is a +7. And it deals double that versus other shit. That's just... it's fantastic. Means elven bow be gone, because we don't need you anymore in your crit rate. Our weapons are looking a lot better now. So we just need strength 3. I mean, it's possible to die from that fall, and there is exactly one pixel perfect spot where you can fall and not take any fall damage. But I've only ever gotten that kind of drop once. So I don't actually know what the spot is, I just know it exists. And you can die from the fall, or you can almost die from the fall. I highly recommend it to have endurance vested in if you're just going to drop. But also, you can use the Sanctuary spell, because that just negates all damage. Alright, so we could take damage from falling down this far, or I can jump into the water. Just jumping into water, because we got video game logic here. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay. I don't know what the hitboxes are. I'm in a pot right here. Let's see about... Alright, there we are. In a pot. And there we go. Okay, now how to get... There's the chain. Wait, actually, if I remember correctly, you don't actually need to take this path, because you can't just climb back up and jump around, but I do have this extra path here. The fact that this is, yeah, you recognize this view. Which is that, I think, yeah, it closes after a time. Like, if you want to take less risk, that is a way. Alright, so now we have best sword, best shield. Well, ignoring blessed stuff. It's all going to come in very handy later on, because... or pretty soon, actually. And got it. Yeah, so you can no longer make this jump. You only get one shot at that. Otherwise, you have to make use of the rope bow and these scaffolding platforms here, as well as, I think, there, too. So, like, climbing the chain, going up to there, and then getting the rope bow to shot and climb to get to that platform, and then a rope here. Actually, I can probably shoot the bow in the right spots. I didn't swap. There we go. Something like that. And that. So you jump from that chain, so they go from there to that chain, then up to there, then maybe to that chain, and that rope, and onto that platform, onto this rope, and onto here. If you mess up the jump that I just did. Alright, there's a lever. Alright, back at the beginning. Zombie room. Yeah, the chain that I printed up, because as you can see, can't reach it. And now there's just zombies, so... This is so much stronger. It's so much more resilient. Enter the Chris. Place the moon silk crystal in the spider's head to enter the Shrine of Skull of Shadows to return the 3 aspect gems. It is called the Skull of Shadows. I was going to call the stream that, but I forgot, but I didn't quite remember if that was the right name. It was like the Skull of Ashon or the Skull of Crystal, whatever the fuck. Okay.
Sareth, I can see you. Oh, what's happening? It must be the gems. They're doing this. The skull is close now. Can't you feel it calling to you? The final gem, Sareth. It draws us together. Can you feel me in your blood like fire? Oh yes, my prince. We will be together. Forever.
So now the question is, do I go for Strength 3 or for Endurance 2? Strength 3. Killing things fast is way better than... I mean, having more endurance means I have more room for mistakes. But if I don't make mistakes, then killing things faster is better.
That door. Oh, can you sense it?
Oh, wrong key. Got a quick save right there. Let's go ahead and make use of it.
Whoever you are, know that you tread ground sacred to the seventh dragon, to Asha, to the world of the living.
Spiders! Oh wait, do I have any fireball spells left? Some fire trap and ow. Just pop that. Actually, yeah, sure, why not? Sanctuary. Oh, that still poisons me? Right. And if they can't block, just flurry blow is the best. See. Pretty weak to fire. Probably should not have used the Sanctuary Scroll right here. Ooh, got 5 points.
You have won the Skull of Shadows as was prophesied. Should you prove unworthy, know that it will consume you. And yet,
I forgot to switch rings. Well, here's a Skull of Shadows.
It has been 1,000 years, Zareth, since the seventh dragon banished our kind from the face of Asha. For 10 centuries, we have waited for our vengeance. We have waited for you. You are the one foretold by the wizard Sarshazar, the Dark Messiah of ancient prophecy. You are my son and my heir, the herald of fire and of blood. The creature that accompanies you is yours. Use her as you see fit. Now, take up the skull of my ancient enemy and shatter the prison that holds me. This, my son, I command you. And once I am free, this world and every soul in it will be ours.
The Skull of Shadows is not for the likes of you, demon spawn. The seventh dragon did not sacrifice himself so that some demon's bastard could undo all his labors. I do this for the sake of all Ashan. The prophecy of the Dark Messiah ends here.
Oh fuck.
Wake, my love, my prince, my Messiah, and arise. Sareth, my love, can you hear me?
What happened?
Arentir killed you. I used the energy of the skull to revive you.
I feel different.
Not surprising. We're joined even more closely, and some of my powers are yours to command.
Where's Arentir?
Gone with the skull. We'll have to hurry to stop him.
Stop him? I'm going to kill him.
The Orcs took all your equipment. They thought you were dead.
Let's show them that they've made a little mistake.
That is where I will end the stream tonight. Or do you want to see the new power that I got? Give you a little bit. I'll save all that tomorrow night. So again, thank you very much for watching, and you too have an amazing night. Don't trust anything out of China. But unless it really proves itself on the quality front, I wouldn't support anything out of China. Just knowing how much their government tries to put their hands in everything.